What is up, everybody? To Reverse here today. So it seems like Nintendo goes a few steps forward and takes a massive step backwards because they were doing pretty good with that recent Nintendo Direct. People were pretty much just saying, giving Nintendo a lot of praise with that recent Nintendo Direct they had recently. But now they announced they're gonna take away the eShop for the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS systems. And there's people like extremely outraged about this because it's like, why are you taking away this store for these older systems? It's like you're giving us, it's barely giving us any reason, giving us many options to actually buy these old games. That's what people are really pissed off about. Because it's like they just want people to just pirate their stuff now. They kind of just asking you to pirate their stuff at this point. Because why do they keep taking away ways for you to play their older games? And they're not gonna release at least it's gonna be like a newer alternative on their newer stuff, but they don't even do that. Like, why is the eShop at least not even on a Switch? If you're gonna do this, at least make like an eShop on the Switch or something like that. But they won't even do that. They're just taking away the old system's eShop, which is pissing a lot of people off, rightfully so. And then they had a follow-up thing talking about how they're gonna give you a My Nintendo 3DS and Wii U memories, where you can look at the what does it do? You can look back on your time with them via various play statistics. So I guess how many hours you logged into these older games. And it's like, what is that gonna do? That's not gonna fix the problem here. But yeah. So as their official statement says, as of late March 2023, it will no longer be possible to make Nintendo eShop purchases for the Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. So yeah, after March 2023, you can no longer purchase these older games for these systems right here, which is very trash. I might add, it's trash. It's very trash. Like I said, Nintendo make a big step forward and take a huger step backwards. It's just ridiculous. Let's see what people have to say about this, because people are not happy about this whatsoever. Oh, come on, guys. Both shops have titles we still can't find legally anywhere else. At least port Xenoblade Chronicles X, you forgot that one. Why are you like this, Nintendo? Sony announced something similar with the PS3 and PS Vita, but changed course. Something tells me Nintendo will remain stubborn. Yeah, so it's already you got the homebrews out there telling you know what to do at that point. So the 7Cs with Nintendo games. That's kind of vibration they putting out there, because it's like, why not give people an alternative who actually want to support your stuff legally? Like, people want to buy the stuff legally, but you're taking the option away. It just doesn't make any sense. At least there is a warning, but it stinks, especially for 3DS. Prices are going to increase significantly for physical games. Not to mention the fact that a bunch of great games just won't be available for sale in the West anymore on 3DS, like Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I don't like that with Sony, and I hate it with Nintendo too. So this is the downside of digital gaming. This is the negative side of digital gaming. Because they can just close the shop anytime, like they're doing right now. And it's like no way for you to buy these older games unless you want to pay like an exorbitant price for a physical copy of these games. So I mean, that definitely sucks. So all you pretty much do is just go to the whole sell the 7Cs route at this point. They play these older games, which definitely sucks. Cause it's like, why won't they give you an alternative? Why won't they make an eShop on the Switch? It's like, what's taking these guys so long to do that? Or maybe they don't want to do it. Maybe they just want to focus on the Nintendo Online crap. So RIP to the 3DS and Wii U shop. At least we got a warning a year ahead of time. I don't think, does this guy ever say anything negative about Nintendo? Like, I've never seen this guy say anything negative about Nintendo. Like, I'm not gonna touch on that, but yeah, let's continue. How will I legally be able to play Xenoblade Chronicles X or Dragon Quest VIII? Is it just me or the society and Jen complain about everything? I mean, this is a legit thing to complain about. You won't play these older games anymore, so that is definitely a valid complaint right there. Nintendo, we are going to remove Virtual Console from Wii U and 3DS. You're going to add them to Switch, right? You're going to add them to Switch, right? No, they probably won't do that because Nintendo is just being Nintendo. What you would think that would make the most sense to add it to your newest platform, the eShop, but nope, they probably won't do that. It's like, wow, this company is just, they make a lot of money right now with this company, but they do terrible decisions. It's just like, I don't know how they make so much money, but they are the king of just making terrible decisions. I get Nintendo on that thing. Nintendo shoots the Virtual Console. Guys, please don't pirate our games. I mean, they ask you don't pirate their games, but they give you no alternative to buy their games, though. So it just makes no sense. Gets rid of any way of legally purchasing a game from the company or a retailer. Also, them don't pirate our games. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Not surprising, honestly, the Wii shut down Eshop after about the same amount of time. Rest in peace, Virtual Console. Uh, yeah, they already give you the alternatives. They give you articles and everything, what you need to do at this point. Oh, man. This is a move that can only damage your reputation and your bottom line. Respectfully, in an age where access to older games is becoming more difficult, you are likely to see an increase in eShop usage for sites to obtain these older games. Most aren't on the Nintendo Switch. Games that are going away forever? Okay. I could run your company better. Like, how much is it really costing them to keep these stores open? Like, I don't get it. Like, does it really cost these guys a lot to keep these stores open? Like, it must be really eating to their bottom line or something. Because why would they just shut them down randomly? Uh, let's see. Nintendo, this is the worst thing you ever done. Wait, let me see. What does this say? You say that so much, it lost all meaning. Because Nintendo constantly does stupid things. But they're still very successful though. They can do crazy things like this and still be extremely successful, which I think Nintendo is like literally the only company that can get away with this nonsense right here. Yeah, this tweet is 14.9K quote tweets. This is very... People are really outraged about this. Can we bully you until you don't do this like Sony? Okay. If you still plan on buying Xenoblade Chronicles X physically, the eShop has some data packs as free DLC. Okay. Let's see. Time to sell the seas. We all know what that means right there. Yeah, there you got the pirate emojis, right? The pirate characters popping up. Emulation and console hacking is cool, and piracy is basically the best thing that has ever happened to game preservation. So go hack your console. It's fun. This is why video game preservation is so important, especially in the digital age. RIP to the greatest Zelda collection. But it's an older console. Usually their services die within 15 years. The 360 is still getting new content on the storefront and still up after 17. There's no excuse for this besides laziness to keep these up. Nintendo is like, no, why are you people pirating our games? Also, Nintendo, we are making absolute certain that our games are completely unavailable legally. Yeah. Definitely conflicting ideas with Nintendo right now. Like, they don't want you to pirate their games, but they don't want you to buy their games legally, though. So it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so basically, we're making a large portion of our games impossible to legally purchase, but then we'll sue the S out of anyone doing anything to preserve these wonderful pieces of history. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude right here. I don't need. It's no longer you need to beat a dead horse. People are not liking this from Nintendo. People are just outraged about this as it was with the Sony thing, probably even more. But I think Nintendo is still going to go through with this. Even though the Sony stopped it, I think they stopped it, the whole canceling the PS3 and Vita store. But I think Nintendo is going to go through it because they're Nintendo and they can do what they want. And people will still buy their stuff. So, yeah, I'm not okay with this. And this is definitely the downside we see with digital gaming because people usually talk about like physical is king. Well, it's kind of like in this instance, it kind of is because these companies can just cut off these stores. These games will be locked out forever. You can't get these games anymore legally. So this is the dangers of digital gaming right here. So we are now seeing the downsides of digital media. So not a good idea. Not a good look, Nintendo. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.